In this video, we're going to go over 5 reasons why you would want to pick up Modern Merfolk as your deck of choice in 2018. Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and on this channel I offer competitive Modern Merfolk advice, and I want to give you 5 reasons why you would want to pick up Modern Merfolk in 2018. So, reason number 1 is that we deal with unblockable creatures. Not menace, not flying, unblockable. And in a world where we're seeing more creature decks being developed in the form of humans, in the form of spirits, in the form of new affinity decks, we want to have unblockable creatures to be able to push through damage. Modern Merfolk is a deck that cheats its way in combat because of the Island Walk Lords. And if our opponent has an island, that's great. We naturally have Island Walk. Otherwise, we can use Spreading Seas to turn our opponent's land into an island and attack freely for victory, with no chance of our opponent blocking us. Another reason you might want to pick up Merfolk as your deck of choice in 2018 is because it is a budget entry point. You can start playing Modern Merfolk semi-competitively for less than $100. Almost no other archetype in Modern exists like this. Almost all of our cards have been reprinted recently, from Silvergill Adept, Master of the Pearl Trident, Harbinger of the Tides, Meregery, Master of Waves. Mutavault was a Grand Prix promo. The whole thing has been reprinted. Our mana base is mostly basic island, so if you want to be playing Modern today at your local game store, you can do it for as cheaply as $100. Next, Modern Merfolk is customizable to beat any narrow metagame. The Merfolk toolbox is super large. We have access to all sorts of artifacts like Relic of Progenitus and Chalice of the Void. Not only that, we have access to all the counterspells, any blue counterspell that you can imagine, from Deprive to Spell Pierce to Dispel. We have every counterspell for every threat that your metagame might throw at you. Our creature suite is super customizable. I mean, do you have a lot of Coco in your metagame? Let's play with Mistcaller and Tidebinder Mage. If there's a lot of removal, you might want to look at Kopala or Kira. If we want to screw over greedy mana bases, we can play with Seize Claim and Tectonic Edge. Merfolk is difficult to build if there's a super wide metagame, but it is super powerful still if you can build it for a certain range of decks. And now for our next point, Merfolk is one of the most fun decks to play in Modern. It's tribal, it's flavorful, the archetype has so much personality. What's not to love? What I love is that this deck is so stimulating. The games play out so different every single time. Modern Merfolk takes many different angles to win their games. Either we're dropping lords like crazy and attacking for a ton, or we're positioning ourselves to play a Spreading Seas into it and attack unblockably, or maybe we're going to destroy our opponent's lands. We're gonna lock them off this color and then Tectonic Edge them off something else, and then all of a sudden they can't play anything and then we empty our hand. Or maybe we're gonna play a Master of Waves, make 1 billion tokens and attack wide for the win. Maybe we have to play very patiently with our opponent, hold up counter spells, and then play creatures at end of turn with our Ether Vial or Merfolk Trickster. Either way, the games are very unique and stimulating. You never have the same game twice. But you know what? Spreading Seizing my opponent out of the game? That never gets old. And the final reason you want to pick up Modern Merfolk is the community. Modern Merfolk has an incredibly large, strong, and active community. We have a forum on MTG Salvation, we have a subreddit, we have a Discord, we have podcasts, we have a Facebook group, we have multiple YouTube channels to help steer you in the right direction and help you learn the archetype. We discuss tournament reports, deck techs, and strategy. So rest assured, our community will help you learn and grow with Modern Merfolk. So those are my 5 points why you should get into Modern Merfolk in 2018. If you have any other points, let us all know in the comments section below. This has been Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and I will see you guys next time.